Hello, first graders, and welcome to another lesson of Meeting Characters and Learning Lessons. Today, I want to share some things about me that you probably never knew. I love bowling. I love to go dancing. I love playing board games with my family. I love to read to children. I love playing the game Tetris. And I love to declutter and organize things. Remember when we took a field trip to look out the window? When you look back, you saw new things. When you go back to visit a friend, you get to know more about that person too. You learn new things. Today, I want to teach you that when you reread, you don't just see new things in the story, you also notice new things about the characters. When you discover new details, you can think, what is this teaching me about this character? Let's reread Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 of Mr. Putter and Tabby Drop the Ball. Chapter 1 and 2. Chapter 1, Baseball. Mr. Putter and his fine cat Tabby loved to nap in the summertime. They loved napping in the garden. They loved napping on the porch. They loved napping in the car. It seems that we nap all the time, Mr. Putter said to Tabby one day. Tabby was old and her frisky days were over. She loved napping. I think we need a sport, said Mr. Putter. Tabby opened one eye. I think we need baseball, said Mr. Putter. Tabby opened the other eye. I wonder where my old mitt is, said Mr. Putter. He headed to the basement. Tabby was wide awake now. Chapter 2, The Team. Mr. Putter found his mitt. Now all we need is a team, he told Tabby. Mr. Putter called his friend and neighbor, Mrs. Teaberry. Mrs. Teaberry would know about a team. She was very sporty. She even walked the dog-a-thon with her good dog Zeke. Of course there's a team, said Mrs. Teaberry. It's called the Yankee Doodle Dandies. Am I too old to play? Asked Mr. Putter. Heavens no, said Mrs. Teaberry, handing Zeke a sniffy bone. You will feel young on that team. Will my knees feel young on that team? Asked Mr. Putter. You are not too old, and neither am I, said Mrs. Teaberry. We'll both play. Mr. Putter hung up the phone. I hope I'm not too old, he said to Tabby. Tabby just purred. To her, Mr. Putter was perfect. What new things have we learned about Mr. Putter and Mrs. Teaberry? Well, Mr. Putter and Mrs. Teaberry are friends. Mr. Putter likes sports, just like Mrs. Teaberry. Even though they are older, they are really interested in getting on the baseball team. Now try this strategy with one of your own books. Remember to reread to learn more about the characters in your book. After you finish reading your book, reread and look for new things about the characters in your book. Write them down and send them to your teacher. All right, readers, off you go.